Hello learners, welcome to Drishti CUET UG program and I am Shashank welcoming you all in today's session. Friends, history is one of the popular domains of CUET UG examination and you will find that maximum students they opt history for their undergraduate studies. In today's session, I am going to discuss the class 12th NCERT part 1 and the name of that book is Themes in Indian History part 1 that discusses with ancient India. So I have selected a topic that is Indus Valley Civilization, and Indus Valley Civilization is also known as Harappan Civilization, which is chapter 1st of the NCERT book of class 12th, and this is in part 1, that is Themes in Indian History part 1. So in today's session, I am going to discuss with you the topic of Indus Valley Civilization, and you will find that it is one of the oldest civilizations of the world, and in CUET UG examination, especially in domain as well as in the general aptitude test, you will find the question which is being asked from this particular topic. So, in today's session, I am going to discuss with you the topic of Harappan Civilization, which is also known as Indus Valley and Bronze Age Civilization. So, let's start the topic. Now, my dear learners, first of all, if I discuss about the time period of this civilization, so you will find that in not only Indus Valley, any civilization that crosses through three stages. First stage is the early stage in which the civilization starts. Next is the mature stage where the civilization reaches its maturity, and the last stage is the later stage or the declining stage where the civilization starts declining. So, Harappan civilization also went through these three stages, and overall time period of Harappan civilization that you will find is the overall time period of Harappan civilization that you will find that is from 3300 to 1300 BC. So overall time period that you will find of Harappan civilization that is 3300 to 1300 BC. This is the overall time period, and Harappan civilization also went through the three phases. First is called early phase. Early phase that starts with 3300 to 2600 BC. This is the time period when the Indus Valley or Harappan civilization started. So this is the period when Harappan civilization started or Harappan civilization began. Next is the mature phase. Mature phase, it is from 2600 to 1900 BC, and this is the time period when the civilization reached maturity. So when Harappan civilization reached at its peak or maturity, this period is called mature Harappan, and the third time is late Harappan, and late Harappan that starts from 1900 to 1300 BC, and this is the period when Harappan civilization that Harappan civilization declined. So the every civilization, not only Harappa but every civilization goes with these three same phase, that is the early phase, mature phase and later phase. Now, here you have seen written BC, and maximum students they are being confused about BC and AD. So first of all, let me clear this confusion. So BC stands for before Christ. Before Christ. Before Christ means ki the time period that started before the birth of Jesus Christ or the event that happened before the birth of Jesus Christ. It is being known as BC. So it is being known as BC, that is before Christ. Next we have called time period called AD. AD, it is a Latin word which means Anno Domini. Anno Domini, and that is a Latin word that means in the year of God. So in the year of God, that is called Anno Domini, and Anno Domini and CE is used for AD. So what you will find guys ki CE is also now being used in place of AD, and CE means common era, and CE means common era. So these three terms you will find it is being widely used in history, that is BC, AD or CE. AD or CE, they are used in place of one another. AD means in year of God, that is from Jesus Christ till onwards, Jesus Christ, the time period from the birth of Jesus Christ till now, and that is also known as CE, which is called common era. So, if I talk about the overall time period of Harappan civilization, friends, so that is from 3300 to 1300 BC. So, I hope it is clear to all of you about the time period of Harappan civilization, and Harappan civilization, it is also known as Indus Valley Civilization or Bronze Age civilization. So I hope it is clear to all of you about the time period of the civilization, and you will find that in some of the books it is written that the time period of Indus Valley 2600 to 1900 BC. Why this period is taken as the official time period in some of the books that you will find? Because the mature phase is always taken as the ideal phase where the civilization reached its maturity. So therefore you will find that since the mature phase is taken as the official period of that civilization, therefore in some of the books you will find it is written as 2600 to 1900 BC as the time period of Indus Valley Civilization. So I hope guys is that clear to all of you कि why this period is taken 2600 to 1900 is taken as the official period, and what exactly is the overall period of Indus Valley and how it is divided into three parts, that is early, mature and late. I hope it is clear to all of you. Now let's move to the next topic, that is about the Harappan civilization. So before I should discuss the extremities of about the important informations about Harappan civilization, first of all we will discuss the nomenclature. First of all we will discuss the nomenclature. Nomenclature of Harappan civilization. Nomenclature of Harappan civilization. Why this period is called Harappan civilization and how this civilization got its name. First of all guys, this civilization is known by the name of Harappan civilization. Also it is known as Indus Valley civilization, and it is also known as Bronze Age civilization. So it is known by three different names: Harappan civilization, Indus Valley civilization and Bronze Age civilization. Now why it is called Harappan civilization? Because the first excavated site was Harappa. First excavated site of this civilization was Harappa, and that was being discovered in year 1921 AD. So this was being discovered in year 1921, and there is a rule in archaeology. There is a rule in archaeology that name of the civilization is always kept on the name of first excavated site. So the name of the civilization is always kept on the name of first excavated site, and the first excavated site of this civilization was Harappa. Therefore, this civilization was known by the name of Harappan civilization. Now, another name is Indus Valley Civilization, and this name Indus Valley Civilization was given by whom? So it was given by Sir John Marshall. This name was given by Sir John Marshall, Indus Valley Civilization, and Sir John Marshall was the head of Archaeological Survey of India. So he was head of Archaeological Survey of India when this civilization was discovered, and he named this Indus Valley Civilization because the maximum sites, the maximum sites, maximum sites which were found, which were found at that point of time was around river Indus, was around river Indus. So maximum sites which was found at that point of time was around river Indus. Therefore, this civilization was also known by the name of Indus Valley. Although Indus Valley Civilization name became popular, but technically the correct name should be Harappan Civilization, because according to the rule of archaeology, the name of the civilization is always kept on the name of first excavated site. So the name of the civilization which is kept on the name of first excavated site. I hope it is clear. Next is, it is also known as Bronze Age Civilization, and Bronze Age Civilization because guys the tools, the maximum tools found were made up of bronze. So the maximum tools which were found that were made up of bronze. Therefore, it is known as Bronze Age Civilization, and you all know that bronze is an alloy of copper and tin. So bronze is an alloy of copper and tin. Therefore, this civilization is also known as Bronze Age Civilization because maximum tools which were found, they were made up of bronze. Therefore, it is also known as Bronze Age Civilization. Now, the period with which Harappan civilization belong, that is called Chalcolithic period. So it is the event of Chalcolithic period. Now, what is this Chalcolithic? Friends, Chalcolithic, it is being formed by two words. First is chalco. Chalco means copper, and lithic word is derived from the word lithos, and lithos means stone. So when the civilization guys started, you will find the tools which were made up of copper and stone. Now as the civilization progressed, they understood, they knew the art of making alloys. So what they did, they started making alloy of copper, and then they found tin and started making bronze. So slowly and gradually you will find that stone that was being removed, and on that place they found tin, and they started making an alloy which is made up of copper and tin, and that is known as, therefore this period is called Chalcolithic period. Now the nature of this civilization was urban civilization. So this period was the first urbanization in India. So it was a complete urban civilization, and it was first urbanization in India, first urbanization in India. So it was the first urbanization in India, that was the Harappan civilization, and that you will find overall time period is 3300 to 1300 BC. This is the overall time period, and it is a part of proto-historic period. So this civilization, it is a part of proto-historic period. Now what is proto-historic? Proto-historic period. Now, my dear friends, in proto-historic period, you will find archaeological evidences plus literary evidences. So, you will find archaeological, archaeological plus literary. archaeological plus literary evidence, both are available. Both are available. Archaeological evidence is available plus literary evidence is also available. But literary evidence, they are not readable. But literary evidence is not readable. Literary evidence is not readable. Therefore, you will find it is a part of proto-historic period. Although we have the prehistoric period you will find only archaeological evidence is there. There is no literary evidence like Stone Age. So, Stone Age, it is a part of prehistoric period. Then we have proto-historic period, that is Indus Valley. Although we have the evidence of, although we have archaeological evidence plus literary evidence, both type of evidence is available, but literary evidence is not readable. So till now we are not able to read the script and language of Indus Valley Civilization. Therefore it is kept in the part of proto-historic period. I hope I am clear to all of you. So it is a part of proto-historic period. Then we have historic period, where you will find archaeological evidence plus literary evidence, and both are readable. So is that clear to all of you, my dear friends, ki what is the meaning of proto-historic period and why Indus Valley Civilization is being kept in proto-historic period? Because we have script and language in Indus Valley, but till now neither script nor language has been deciphered. Nor has been deciphered. I hope it is clear to all of you. Now guys, let's come to the next topic. So I hope it is clear to all about the nomenclature and the different aspects of Indus Valley Civilization. Now let's come to the extremities of Indus Valley Civilization. Now let's come to the extremities. Extremities means the extreme points of Indus Valley Civilization. And the northernmost point of this of Harappan civilization, that is Manda. So Manda guys, it is located in Jammu Kashmir, Jammu and Kashmir. So it is located in Jammu and Kashmir on bank of Jhelum River. So on bank of Jhelum River you have Manda. Next we have Alamgirpur. Alamgirpur, it is located in western UP. Located in western Uttar Pradesh, that is near Meerut, and it is located on the bank of river Hindon. So it is located on the bank of river Hindon. Next is Daimabad. Daimabad, it is located in Maharashtra. That is on bank of river Pravara. On bank of river Pravara. And next you have westernmost point, that is Sutka Gendor. This is located in Baluchistan. This is located in Baluchistan. Right now it is in Pakistan. And it is located on bank of river Dashk. So it is located on bank of river Dashk. So this is the extreme points of Indus Valley civilization. And if I talk about the geometrical shape of Indus Valley, so if I talk about the geometrical shape of Harappan civilization, you will find that it is almost triangular. Almost triangular in shape. So it is just like this, it is almost triangular in shape. So it is a rough figure of Indus Valley civilization. It is a rough figure of geometrical figure of Indus Valley. So it is almost triangular in shape. So I hope guys, is that clear to all of you about this Indus Valley civilization? Am I clear to all? Now let's come to the total area of Indus Valley Civilization. So you will find that let's come to the total area. So let's come to the some important facts that is about the total area of Harappan civilization. So the total area is around 1.25 million square kilometers. So it is around 1.25 million square kilometers. So the total area of Indus Valley is around 1.25 million square kilometers. And you will find that it is presented. So the existence of IVC, existence of Harappan civilization. So existence of Harappan civilization that you will find in Pakistan, then so existence of Indus Valley or the Harappan civilization where you will find it is in Pakistan, present day Pakistan, then northwestern part of India. So northwestern part of India, and then you will find in the southeast part of northeast part of Afghanistan. So northwestern part of India and northeast part of Afghanistan. Northeast part of Afghanistan. So in the whole Pakistan you will find, then northwestern part of India you will find, northwestern part of India plus northeastern part of Afghanistan you will find. So northeastern part of Afghanistan, and from Afghanistan we have found two sites. One is called Shotughai and one is Mundikak. So from Afghanistan we have found two sites of Indus Valley, which are those, one is Shotughai and another is Mundikak. So these are the two sites of Indus Valley civilization which is found from Afghanistan. I hope it is clear. So whole Pakistan, then you have the northwestern part of India plus northeastern part of Afghanistan you will find. So I hope my dear learners, is that clear to all? What is the area from where we have found the evidences of Indus Valley and what is the geometrical shape of Indus Valley civilization. I hope I should be clear to all of you. I hope I am clear to everyone. Now my dear learners, let's discuss the next thing, that is the contemporary civilizations. Contemporary civilizations means ki those civilizations which were running parallelly to Indus Valley civilization. So the civilizations which were running parallelly to Indus Valley, that is called contemporary civilization. So first civilization which was contemporary of Indus Valley, that is Huang Ho civilization, and that is in China. So Huang Ho, guys, it is the name of the river. Then we have the Mesopotamian civilization. Mesopotamian civilization, that is in Iraq. Now, what is the meaning of Mesopotamia? Mesopotamia is important because the Harappan people, they used to carry trade with Mesopotamians. So, Harappan peoples, they used to carry trade. They used to have trade with Mesopotamians. Therefore, it is important. So, Mesopotamia means ki land between two rivers. And these two rivers are Tigris and Euphrates. Tigris and Euphrates. So it is the Mesopotamia, that means the land between two rivers. And next we have Nile River civilization, that was in Egypt. So these are the three civilizations which were parallelly to Indus Valley, and you will find that the Indus Harappan people, they have trade relation with Mesopotamia. They have trade relation with Mesopotamia because we have found the seals of Mesopotamia in Harappa and the Harappan seals in Mesopotamia. So historians conclude that there must be trade relation between Harappans and Mesopotamians. Therefore, we conclude or historian conclude this fact that there must be trade relation because the seals of both civilization they are found in each other's places. The seal of Mesopotamia it is found from Harappan sites and the seal of Harappa that is found from the Mesopotamian side. Therefore, the historians conclude that there must be trade relation between both these countries. I hope I should be clear to all of you guys. Then do let me know and then we will move to the next thing to discuss. I hope I am clear to all. Next, I am going to discuss about the features of Indus Valley Civilization. So, you will find that we will be discussing the features of Indus Valley Civilization which is also known as Harappan Civilization. So, the first feature is that the Indus Civilization or Harappan Civilization has a matriarchal society. Matriarchal society means female dominated society, means female dominated society. So the nature of the society of Indus Valley was matriarchal, which means female dominated society. Female dominated society. How we can say that the society of Harappa was matriarchal because the main the main goddess found in Harappan civilization Harappan civilization was mother goddess was mother goddess. Mother goddess, this is called Matri Devi, and this is the name which was given by historians. And the idol of mother goddess it is found from maximum sites of IVC. So you will find that, my dear learners, ki the idol of mother goddess is found from maximum sites of Harappan civilization. Maximum sites of Harappan civilization. Therefore, it is known as this society was matriarchal. Now, if you will see the life of the people, if you will see the lifestyle of the people, lifestyle was busy. So, they enjoy a busy lifestyle because you will find that their maximum population, the main dominated society, group of society was the traders. There is no evidence of the king in this Indus Valley. So, life was busy. Traders, they were the most prominent group of the society. So, most prominent means ki most dominated group was traders because there is no evidence of the ruling class or the king class because you will not find any type of maximum sharp edged weapon which was generally used by kings. So you will not find too much evidence of sharp edged weapons which is generally used by the ruling community or ruling class. Other than this guys ki both men and women they were fond of jewelry because you will find that guys ki the jewelries of gold and silver it is also being found and the evidence of lipstick is also being seen and the people use dance, singing, music, fishing, etc. So you will find that the life of the people they used to have a very you can say that they used to have a very good lifestyle. They enjoy dancing, singing, fishing, this type of activities. Now how they we come to know about this dance and singing because we have found a bronze idol of a dancing girl from Mohenjodaro. So we have found a bronze idol of a dancing girl. So we can say that dance and music or the fishing may be the favorite time pass of the people. So the people used to enjoy this type of excursional activities. So we come to know about through the evidences which is being found in the different parts of Harappa. So the society was matriarchal society, life was busy, trader were the more prominent group because we do not have the evidence of ruling class people because we have not found too much sharp edge weapons, I hope it is clear to all. And trade, they used to carry inland trade also, foreign trade as well. So traders, they were the dominating group of the society. Next we have the economic system. Now if we talk about economic system guys, the main occupation of the people was agriculture. So main occupation was agriculture because you will find that surplus production of food grains. You will find that surplus production of food grains because you will find the evidence of granaries. You will find the evidence of granaries, and granaries guys, they are the places where the food grains are kept. So you will find the evidence of granaries, and agriculture was developed. You will find that the agriculture was developed. Reason is this, my dear friends, because maximum sites of Indus Valley, they were located around the rivers, and in rivers during the time period of Indus Valley, the most common incident is the flood, because at that point of time we do not have art of making dams, so flood was a very common phenomena. So you will find that why it is developed, because flood was common in the areas of Indus Valley, and from flood there is deposition of alluvial soil every year. There is a deposition of alluvial soil every year, so definitely the agriculture is going to get progressive. And other than this, you will find that stone sickle, wooden furrow, they show systematic pattern of agriculture. So other than this you will find that ki evidence of plowed fields, then stone sickle, wooden furrow, that justifies the developed agriculture, that shows the developed agriculture. Now when the agriculture was the main occupation, what were the staple crops? So wheat and barley, they were the major crops. So you will find that ki wheat and barley, they were the major crops. Other than this, you will find the evidence of rice as well. So apart from wheat and barley, you will find the evidence of rice as well. And if I talk about guys evidence of rice, two things were found. One is rice husk, and rice husk guys, it is found from the Rangpur. Rangpur guys, it is in Gujarat. And then rice grains, that you will find from Lothal. That you will find from Gujarat. So rice husk and rice grain, that you will find from Rangpur and Lothal, both are located in Gujarat. So through this we can conclude that ki rice was being grown, but it was not a staple crop at all. And other than wheat and barley and rice, you will find the evidence of vegetables, sesame, pea, This type of things will be found. And other than this, you will find that they used to consume the non-veg items like fish and all, but you will not find the evidence of salt. So you will find that the people, they used to consume vegetarian items plus some of the fruits, and non-veg items, especially the fish, you will find, because you will find an idol of a fisherman. You will find idol of a fisherman who is just carrying net over his shoulder. So we can conclude that, or historians concluded that, they may be fond of eating fish, because the idol of fisherman shows that they must be knowing the art of catching fish. And fish, once they catch, definitely they will consume. So definitely it has been concluded that they might be using non-veg items as well in their diet, but there is no evidence of salt. We have not found the evidence of salt, whether they used to consume the salt or not. Other than this, guys, you will find the use of plow, which is made up of wood. So plow means, which is furrow, which is also called furrow, and it is made up of wood. So you can say that they know the art of systematic agriculture. So they know the art of, the Harappans know the art of proper agriculture. Harappans knew the art of proper agriculture. So they knew the art of proper agriculture. The Harappans knew the art of proper agriculture. So they knew the art of proper agriculture. So that was being found through the economic system, and there is no evidence of money. So there, the economic system, guys, they used to do trade. So they used to do trade within Harappa and outside Harappa. And there is no evidence of money is found. And money means metallic money. So money means metallic money. There is no evidence of metallic money is being found. So there is no evidence of money. So historians, they concluded that barter system must be used for the exchange of goods. So so historians concluded that barter system must be used for must be used as medium of exchange. So barter system must be used as a medium of exchange, because we have found there is no evidence of money. So definitely if the trade used to happen, and that is without money, so they must be exchanging the goods in place of goods. That is called barter system. So exchange of goods in place of goods, that is called barter system. So they must be using barter system for the trade and commerce. So they must be using barter system from trade and commerce, and both type of trade, whether it is inland trade, whether it is trade within Harappa or trade outside Harappa, that is inland trade plus international trade, both were being carried by the people of Harappan civilization. So I hope, my dear friends, am I clear to all of you about the economic system of Indus Valley people? No evidence of money, barter system was used for the exchange of goods. I hope I should be clear to all of you. Now let's come to the next thing, that is about the religious life. So religious life of Indus Valley people. So Indus Valley people, they, according to the historians, there is no evidence of temple. So if you will see the religious life of Indus Valley, there is no evidence of temple. And since we have no evidence of temple, so we cannot say that they were the follower of Hinduism. And if you will see the religious life of Indus Valley people, that they used to worship different type of things. They used to worship different type of trees like banyan, like people. They used to worship animals and reptiles like snake, like lizard, like scorpion. They used to worship the weather phenomena like rain, thunder, this type of activity. So overall you can say that these people, they were the nature worshipper. So once you will conclude that they used to worship different type of things, whether they were trees, whether they were animals and reptiles. They used to worship weather phenomena, like rain, thunder, like rain, thunder. So when this type of things were being worshipped, they used to worship trees like banyan, people. So when they worship this type of things which is directly associated with the nature, they were being called as nature worshipper. You cannot call them the followers of Hinduism because you will not find any type of evidence for temple. Any type of evidence of temple. So you will find that there is no evidence of temple. So you cannot say that they were followers of Hinduism. Other than this guys, the most important animal that was being recognized was a unicorn. It was recognized as an important animal, and unicorn, it is a mythological animal. So it was a mythological animal, and humped bull was usually worshipped. So they used to worship humped bull. So they used to worship unicorn and they used to worship humped bull. Humped bull, that means the bull which has hump on his on his back. Now you will find that at that point of time they were known to cow, but cow was not considered as the most important or worshipped animal. So it is said that Harappan people, they were aware of cow but was not worshipped during the period. During the period. But it was not worshipped during the period. You will find that the cow became the most important animal during the time of Vedic period. So you will find cow became most important, most important during the time of Vedic period. During the time of Vedic period. And then at that point of time the cow was called Aghanya. So during the Vedic period cow was called Aghanya. Aghanya means not to be killed. Not to be killed. Now guys, you will find that the people of Indus Valley Civilization, they were superstitious as well. So they were superstitious as well. Therefore the use of amulets, to ward off the ghost and evil spirits. So you will find that the people of Indus Valley Civilization, they were a bit superstitious also. So they were superstitious. They were superstitious also, and they believe in ghost. They believe in ghost and evil spirit. Evil spirit, and they always believe, and they have strong belief in life after death. In life after death. So they have a strong belief in life after death, And how we can conclude that ki guys, they have a very strong belief in life after death? The evidence, there is a place called Ropar. There is a place called Ropar. It is in Punjab on bank of river Satluj. What we have found? We have found an burial of man with her dog. So we have found burial of man with her dog. That means dog was buried with the man. It may be possible that that dog was very close and it was very dear to man, and in the another life that will happen after that, after his death. So that dog should accompany that man, because that dog was very near or very close to that man. He should accompany him in the next life. Therefore the dog was also buried with the man. So that also signifies that they believe in life after death. So through this we can conclude that they believe in life after death. And you will find the evidence of phallus worship. So evidence of phallus worship is also found. Evidence of phallus worship is also found. That is, phallus worship is worshipping of male and female genital organs. That is called phallus worship. And phallus worship symbolizes the creation. Therefore, in Indus Valley Civilization or Harappan Civilization, you will find the evidence of phallus worship as well. So you will find the evidence of phallus worship. And apart from the female goddess, that is mother goddess, you will find evidence of male god as well. So you will find the evidence of male deity as well. And Pashupati was also worshipped. Pashupati is also known as Proto Shiva. Proto Shiva. So you will find that ki Proto Shiva or Pashupati was also worshipped in Indus Valley Civilization. There is a seal of Pashupati which is found from Mohenjodaro, in which a person who has a long hair and he is just portraying like a yogi is sitting in a dhyan mudra and is surrounded by animals. So historians defined this as a Pashupati, and you will find that the evidence of Pashupati is also found. So evidence of Pashupati is also found and is considered as the male god. So female goddess, mother goddess, most important, and then we have the evidence of male god as well, which is known as Pashupati. I hope I should be clear to all of you guys. So you will find that they were the nature worshippers mainly. They do not follow a particular religion. So they were nature worshippers. They did not follow any particular religion. And in short, my dear learners, we can conclude that from from whom they were terrified, they used to worship that. So from whom they were terrified, they used to worship. बेसिकली कहते हैं कि जिस चीज से डरते थे उसी की पूजा करने लगते थे, सो दैट दे शुड नॉट हार्म देम. Like rain, it's a very devastating thing, so they used to started worshipping rain. Like reptiles, like snake, one snake will bite, the person dies, so they started worshipping snake so that the snake should not bite them. So technically, my dear friends, they were the person who followed the nature and they were like the nature worshippers. I hope it is clear. There is no evidence of temples again that I am telling you. Therefore, you cannot say that they were the followers of Hinduism. I hope I should be clear to all of you. Now let's come to the script and language. Now let's come to the script and language of Indus Valley people. If I talk about the script and language of Indus Valley people, both of them has not been deciphered yet. Therefore, guys, the government of Tamil Nadu has announced a cash prize to the person who will decipher this Indus Valley civilization script and language, which is also known as Harappan civilization. So the name of the language is pictographic. So the name of the language of Indus Valley is pictographic, and script of this Indus Valley civilization is Bostophodon. So the name of the script is Bostophodon. Bostophodon is written like this: left to left, then you will find left to right, then right to left, then left to right. So so on this moves. So this is Bostophodon, and you will find that ki both script and language has not been decoded yet or deciphered yet. Therefore guys, it is a part of proto-historic period. So although we have script and language in Indus Valley, but it has not been decoded yet. So although the script and language is available but has not been decoded yet. Although the script and language is available but is not being decoded yet, therefore it is a part of proto-historic period. Therefore it is a part of proto-historic period. Therefore it is a part of proto-historic period. So it is a part of proto-historic period because till now the script and language has not been deciphered yet. The script and language is not being deciphered yet. I hope it is clear to all of you. I hope it is clear to all of you guys. Now let's come to the house drains and the street, that is the town planning. That you can say that town planning. And from this town planning you will get to know that this was a perfect example of the first urbanization of India. So first urbanization in India started in Indus Valley Civilization. Now you will find that the houses, they were made up, they were two stories. That means they were two floors with the rooms built around the courtyard, with the rooms which was built around the courtyard. And you will find that in the middle of the house there was courtyard, which is in Hindi called angan, and the rooms were built around the courtyard. And there was a system of underground drainage system. So system was underground drainage. And you will find that guys ki the houses, they were made up of burnt bricks. So you will find that the use of raw brick and baked or burnt brick was used for making houses, for making houses. So you will find that guys ki the use of raw bricks was also there, but not for every household. You will find the baked bricks or burnt bricks, they were used for making houses. And the dimension of brick was also same throughout Indus Valley. And the dimension of brick was also same. So the dimension of brick was also same. That was 4 is to 2 is to 1. So the dimension of brick was also same. That was 4 is to 2 is to 1. 4 is to 2 is to 1, that was used for making the houses. And my dear learners, you will find that the entry of the house was from the lane, so that dirt of the house, dirt of the road should not come. Dirt of the road, dirt of the road should not come. Dirt of the road should not come. And you will find that the drains, they were made up of, so the drains, they were made up of lime, gypsum, and the drains were covered. So there is covered drainage system that was with bricks, and they shows the sense of hygiene. So the drainage system was a covered drainage system that shows that the people of Indus Valley Civilization, they were much aware about the hygiene. So they were much aware about the hygiene. And as I have told you, they are used of baked bricks to make the homes. So baked bricks, they were used for making the houses. So you will find that baked bricks was also used and raw bricks was also used for some furnishing purpose. So use of baked bricks plus burnt bricks, used of baked bricks plus raw bricks also used for making the houses. And you will find that the roads of Harappan civilization, they intersect at 90 degree, that is the right angle, and you will find that there is, and you will find that, my friends, there is, the city was divided into two parts. The western part was called citadel, which was an upper part, and the eastern part was called lower town. Eastern part was called lower town. So maximum city of Indus Valley Civilization, they were divided into these two parts. Western part was called citadel, that was the upper part that was being inhabited by the rich people, and the eastern part was called lower town. And you will find that is city without citadel, which was a city without citadel, there was a city without citadel that you will not find citadel in that city, and that was Chandhudo. Chandhudo, right now it is in Pakistan, and there was a city divided into three parts. Divided into three parts. That was Dholavira. Dholavira, it is in Gujarat. So Dholavira, guys, it is in Gujarat, and this city was divided into three parts. So Dholavira divided into three parts. Citadel, Middle Town, and Lower Town. Citadel, Middle Town, and Lower Town. So this was the city which was divided into two parts, and one is Chandhudo. Chandhudo, it is now in Pakistan, and this was a city without citadel. Now you might be thinking ki why it was a city without citadel, why it was a city without citadel. Why it was a city without citadel? Because friends, this place Chandhudo was an industrial city where you will find beads making factory was there. Where you will find beads making factory was there. And if you will see that since it was an industrial city, so level of income of the people, that was almost same. That is the reason why it was not having a citadel, because what citadel signifies, that signifies the economic status. If the rich person will be on the upper side, the working class will be on the lower side. And you will find that since it was an industrial city, so maximum population that was of working class population, so the level of income was almost same for maximum people. Therefore there was no need to make citadel. Therefore it was a city without citadel. So therefore guys, it is said that it was a city without citadel. I hope it is clear to all. I hope this is clear to all of you guys. Now let's discuss the next important thing, that is the important sites and their findings. So let's discuss the next important thing, that is the important sites of Indus Valley Civilization and what we have found from there. So this is an important part from where the question directly comes in the domain section plus in the GAT as well. So first is about the Harappa. So the first site, friends, it is Harappa, and Harappa was excavated by Dayaram Sahni on bank of river Ravi, and his assistant was assisted by Madhav Swarup Vats, and it was assisted by Madhav Swarup Vats. Now what we have found? We have found idol of a fisherman. Idol of fisherman who was carrying net over his shoulder, so we can conclude that they might be eating fish. Then we have found RS-37 crematory. RS-37 crematory, in which the dead bodies are being kept, that is called crematory. 12 granaries, 12 granaries, 6 in 2 rows. So 12 granaries, 6 in 2 rows. That shows the agricultural surplus. That shows the agricultural surplus. And then we have found the copper cart. So copper was element which was being found. So copper cart. Next site is Mohenjodaro, that was being found by Rakhal Das Banerjee in 1922, and that is on the bank of river Indus, and Mohenjodaro means mound of dead. So the meaning of Mohenjodaro in Sindhi language is mound of dead. Now what we have found? We have found great bath. Great bath must be used for some religious community bathing. For religious community bathing. Then we have found bronze idol of a dancing girl, that shows the affection towards dance and music. Then idol of a bearded man. That bearded man is considered as a priest. Then pitched roads. Pitched roads, two seals of Mesopotamia and seal of Pashupati, that I have told you how we come to know about Pashupati, that was through the seals which was found in Mohenjo-daro, plus two seals of Mesopotamia, that shows that they have trade relations with Mesopotamians. And silver bangles. Silver bangles means that the bangles made by silver, that symbolizes that they were fond of jewelry, gold and silver. Next we have Chandhudo. Chandhudo, it was found by N.G. Majumdar and it is on the bank of river Indus. Next we have what we have found, that is a beads factory. Beads which is used for making garland, and it was a city without citadel, because I have told you it was an industrial city. So it was an industrial city, and you will find that evidence of lipstick, that shows that the females, they were fashion conscious. So the people of the females of Indus Valley, they were aware of fashion. So that shows the lipstick, they were aware of their beauty. Next we have Lothal. Lothal, guys, it is in Gujarat, and it was being discovered by S.R. Rao on bank of river Bhogwa, and Lothal means city of dead. So Lothal, what it means? It means city of dead. So city of dead, that is Lothal in Sindhi language, and it was a port city. And what type of port it was? So it was a tidal port. Then evidence of rice. So what we have found? Rice husk, rice grain. And then we have found the double burial system. Double burial system, two dead bodies, they are being placed, they are being laid on a same grave. So two dead bodies, once they are laid on the same grave, that is called double burial. कि एक कब्र में दो शवों को दफनाना. So एक कब्र में दो शवों को दफनाना, that is called the double burial. Next we have Kalibanga. Kalibanga, it is in Rajasthan on bank of river Ghaggar, that means the black bangles. It means black bangles, and it is in Rajasthan. Lothal, it is in Gujarat. Now you will find evidence of 7 fire altars. So that shows that they used to believe, they used believe in the, they were religious and they use spells and charms in this activity. Then we found the plowed fields, stone sickle, wooden furrow, and the drainage system was not defined because we found the evidence of water logging. So we have found the evidence of water logging through which we can conclude that this place has not defined proper defined water system. Now in 1952, Amlanand Ghosh, he discovered this place, and from 1961 to 69, B.B. Lal and Balkrishna Thapar, he continued the excavation to find more things. So founded by Amlanand Ghosh and it was continued by B.B. Lal and Balkrishna Thapar. I hope it is clear to all of you. Next we have Surkotda. Surkotda, guys, it is in Gujarat and it is on the bank of river Saraswati. And what we have found? We have found the skeleton of horse. This is being asked multiple times in different exam from where we have found the skeleton of horse. So that is from the Surkotda. Then we have found balance, that is called Taraju, and then evidence of pot burial. Pot burial, what it means is the first of all the dead body is cremated and the remains of the cremated dead body, it is put in a pot and was buried inside the earth. That is called pot burial. If first of all the dead body is cremated, the remains of the dead body, it is being put in a, it is being put in a pot, and then that pot containing the remains of that dead body was buried in the earth. That is called pot burial. Next we have found Ropar. Ropar, guys, it is in Punjab on, and it is on the bank of river Satluj. Surkotda, it is in Gujarat and it is in Punjab. So it is in Gujarat and one is Punjab. What we have found? Burial of man with a dog, that symbolizes life after death, and then we have found the copper axe. Next is Dholavira. Dholavira, it was being discovered by Jagpati Joshi on bank of river Luni and it is again in Gujarat. So it is again in Gujarat. So you will find that again Dholavira, it is in Gujarat. And what we have found? We have found the evidence of water management system. So 16 big water reservoir. 16 big water reservoir was being found for the water conservation plus stadium like structure, and the city was divided into 3 parts. So it is the only city which is divided into 3 parts. Next we have Rakhi Gadhi. Rakhi Gadhi, guys, it was founded by Amrendra Nath on bank of river Ghaggar. It is in Haryana. And it is the largest Harappan site, and the area is around approximately 350 hectares. So the area is around 350 hectares. So it is the largest site of Indus Valley Civilization. So it's the largest site of Indus Valley. The area is around 350 hectares and it is in Hisar district of Haryana, that is Rakhi Gadi. Almost the area is around 350 hectares. Around 350 hectares is the area. Next we have Rangpur. Rangpur, guys, it was being discovered by Rangnath Rao on bank of river Bhadar and it is also in Gujarat. So it's also in Gujarat. What we have found from there? We have found rice husk, that is called chawal ka bhusa in Hindi. Evidence of jowar and bajra, that is the coarse crops. So that is the coarse crops. Then we have next site is Alhadino. Alhadino, guys, it was being discovered by Fair Service and it is near Karachi. So it is in Pakistan. So it's the smallest site of Indus Valley Civilization and the area is around 1.4 hectares. So the area is around 1.4 hectares. So it is the smallest site. Largest site is Rakhigadi, 350 hectares, and it is around 1.4 hectare. And what we have found, clay pottery plus gold and silver jewelry. So pottery which is made up of clay and gold and silver jewelry that we have found from this place called Alhadino. So I hope it is clear to all guys. So here we discuss the Indus Valley Civilization on multiple domains. So my dear learners, in this session we discussed about the Indus Valley Civilization in multiple domains, plus we understood from which particular site what has been found. And in domain, history domain, plus in general aptitude test, you will find the questions from this particular topic, that is Indus Valley Civilization. So with this, my friends, I conclude the session of today, and I hope you must have enjoyed the session and found this useful and interesting for your upcoming CUET examination. So thank you for being a patient listener, and let's meet in the next session. So thank you all of you for being a patient listener.